So I'm going to wait for everybody to come. I don't know what's happening with my setup. Yeah. The it keep echoing for those that joined us in our last live. There's echo and we can't really grasp what was happening. I didn't really grasp what was happening. So when my husband come, he's going to help out with the fixing. So I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about the setup, the echoing. And for Gloria, I just want to say thank you for bringing it to my notice that it was echoing. So if you can hear me loud and clear, just let me know in the comment section before I start the story. My name is Nurse Messimiri. Feel free to introduce yourself in the comment section. My name is Nurse Messimiri. I make learning easy and accessible for all my viewers. For those that have been watching me, like you know, I like what I do. And I do what I do very well. So that's that. So I'm just going to wait for those that were joining the previous live to just join this one so we can continue our discussion. I'm just going to start afresh again about what has been happening. I believe everybody can hear me now. Sorry, I believe everybody can hear me now. I'm sorry about the mic, like the mic and the whole setup. So now I'm just live on YouTube. I'm not live on Facebook again. Before with the setup, I'm able to go live on Facebook, YouTube, and also TikTok. But since my mic is having issues, I don't know what is happening because I'm not the one that set it up. So I'm just going to use my phone to go live and say what I actually want to say. And for those that are on our Facebook page, feel free to come to YouTube. Let's talk about what has been happening. So we have Aderemi Bosse. Thank you very much for joining this live. We have Wise Madine. Hello, Wise Madine. How are you doing? Broken, this is Diamond TV. Your voice is okay now. That's good and that is perfect. It's nice having you all on this particular live. Like I said, feel free to introduce yourself in the comment section. I'm still going to be taking questions today in regards to your health and also your general well-being. Just feel free to drop it in the comment section. But while waiting for your questions, I'm just going to be sharing with you some of the things I experienced in the past 7 to 14 days. It has not been easy for me as a content creator, a mom of 2 in the UK, having no help, no nanny, nobody around helping around. Hobby is always at work, so he has little or no time to actually give that full assistance in the house. So if you notice in the title of this video, I said motherhood, chest infection, a lot, emotional support. Yeah, I think I need all the emotional support I can get right now. Like sharing this and talking about this, it's more or less it's going to make me feel a lot better. And also the it's going to be saved here for memory purposes. Yeah, it's going to be saved here for future references and for memory purposes. So, like I said, keep your questions on the comment section. I'm going to answer it, but I don't want breakage in what I want to share with you. I believe someone might be passing through that same thing, and someone is going to benefit from it on how I was able to deal with it, like how it dealt with me, and I was able to deal with it too. So it all started like one morning. My daughter woke up. She was having fever. Like she was very weak. She was not a playful self. Normally she could play very well. She likes reading, but she woke up that morning. She was not interested in any of those activities, and she was running temperature, and she didn't really eat much like she would normally eat. So to me, I just thought, okay, it's normal flu that was just circulating. So the first thing I had to do was to give paracetamol, which is usually the first line of action when your child starts having an increase in body temperature. Personally, I don't like giving paracetamol and ibuprofen together at the very beginning. So I started with just paracetamol first. I was giving it every 6 hours. So I found out that every 6 hours was not working. So I decided to try every 4 hours with the paracetamol. So with the every 4 hours with the paracetamol, it was working, the temperature was coming down, but she was still not herself. So I was like, I don't want to go to the hospital because I know the policy in the UK here, unlike Nigeria, where you can easily go into the private setting, they do everything and they give you your drugs immediately. But here they have to make sure it is there, like they have to make sure it is there before they actually get some things done. So I was like, okay, let me watch her overnight and see. So during the night, it was really more stressful. It was overwhelming for me. For those that have not seen me live for some time now, this was because I have been having a lot going through. So that night was really hectic. It was overwhelming because she could not sleep despite switching on the fan, despite trying to make everybody everywhere cold a little bit. She still could not sleep. She was restless. She was running temperature. And one thing is that at that time of the night, if I call A&E or ambulance or emergency, when you get to the A&E, sometimes you end up wasting your time. You end up spending hours, like tons of hours before you get seen by the doctor. Sometimes you end up spending like 3, 4, 5 hours, and it's late at night. You know what that means. And when I checked as a nurse, there are some things I will assess, and I see if it's very, very critical, I'm going to take her to A&E that night. But I did my assessment on her. After the body temperature that was running, like was on the high side, when I give paracetamol, it comes down, but it goes back. Her vital signs were okay. When I checked her respiratory rate, her pulse rate, we are still within the normal range. So I wasn't very, very concerned at that particular moment. So I said, okay, let me wait for the full night. So when it's morning, I am going to call the GP. So the GP is more easily accessible. They book a time for you. You go there, they check you instead of going to the A&E and wait hours with this child. So the next morning, I called them. They booked an appointment. The dad actually helped me to take Josie because I was with my son. So the dad took him to the hospital. So when they got there, they checked everything. And they were like, everything is fine, she's okay, it's just flu, let's take her back home. If it continues for some time, let's get back to them. This is somebody that's weak, she was coughing, she's having increase in body temperature. And I was like, why all this? Why all this? They said, take her back home. This was my experience though. They said, take her back home. So I said, okay, fine. So and they told me to be giving her ibuprofen alongside with the paracetamol, alternating it. So they said I should be giving her the paracetamol every 4 hours and the ibuprofen every 6 hours. So I got the ibuprofen, got the paracetamol, and brought it back home. We started giving every 4 hours and every 6 hours. The temperature goes up when you give the Capol, or when you give the ibuprofen, it crashes, it goes up again, crashes, it goes up again, crashes. But there was not improvement. The cough was increasing, the general weakness was increasing. It was a whole lot. So the next day, after Josie visited the doctor, the brother got it. The brother started feeling sick. So now I have 2 children under my custody that are running temperature, coughing, drooling nose, unable to sleep. Like, it was a whole lot. My head was just like, it was spinning at that particular moment. And sometimes, because the baby was sick, he would throw up. Like, you know, when you finish feeding a child, he throws up and throws everything. His stomach is empty, and you're worried this child is not eating. So I said, okay, let me monitor them. They said 7 days flu, normally they fight themselves and bounce back. But I could not hold it again. I had to call the out of our GP because it was a bank, like it was on a weekend. So I called the out of our GP. They booked an appointment. I called through 111. So 111 referred me to the out of hours GP. So when they referred me to the out of hours GP, we went there. They finally checked my daughter's chest, and they found out that she had chest infection. I was like, that first time she went to the hospital, why did they not just say take the antibiotics, just let her go? But anyway, they saw her, they gave her the antibiotics, they prescribed it. Then for my son, I was like, okay, my daughter transferred this thing to my son. Why can't my son have the same line of treatment? They were like, they've not detected anything in his chest, that they can't give any treatment for my son. I was not like, my daughter was the one that transferred this thing to my son. Why don't you just give them the same line of treatment instead of me coming back again? They are like, no, 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 it's not done that way. So I had to like, okay, go back home. I gave my daughter the antibiotics, and luckily the temperature fell down. She was more active and she's playing like better. But the brother was no longer active. The brother is more weaker. So I was like, God, what should I do? In summary of it all, it's been hectic. Like, if you are not feeling fine, it's a whole lot. But when you have a child, just one child that's not feeling fine, it takes a turn on you. As a mother, you become sick automatically without knowing. Not to talk of having 2 children, 2 kids that are sick under my custody, giving me sleepless nights because they could not sleep at night. It was taking a toll on me. Normally, I sleep train my kids. They are sleeping now because they are better. As at when I was running up and down when they were not feeling fine, I could not even leave them. I could not even leave their bedside even while they were sleeping. Because when they were sleeping, they were making some funny sound. I'm like, okay, I have to keep an eye on them. I have to check up on them. I have to be there 24/7. So I think motherhood has a lot, like it has a lot. You are not sick. You're not the one being diagnosed of flu or any infection, but you are sick because your kids are sick. You are powerless because your kids are powerless. I don't know if I don't know if anyone understands what I'm trying to say, but when your kids are sick, automatically you become sick. In the sense that the mental stress it actually places on you. It's a whole lot. Okay, let me so during this whole thing, I was very stressed out, and my son just pulled on my body. Like, I don't know what happened that day. It just pulled, like, I just changed everything. He pulled on my body, pulled on the rug. You know how messy it could be. And I was already stressed out at that particular moment. I had to start calling my name. I like, Mercy, it has happened. Mercy, do you know what? Take one step at a time. I had to start calming myself because my husband was not around and I was just with the kids. I was stressed out and my son just messed everywhere with his poo and he was not feeling fine. So I looked at it. I was like, Mercy, calm down. Take it one step at a time. Okay, first thing, what should you do? Do this one first. Wash your leg first. Okay, clean up the baby first. Okay, after cleaning up the baby, what should you do? Clean up the rug. Okay, but I was just doing it one after the other. Because if I had not talked to myself to calm down, I think I would have blew out of proportion. I was like, it would have got me thinking. You get sometimes when we are passing through like difficulties, we are passing through challenges, rather than just flee up, which is not going to solve the issue, the best thing is to just calm down and talk to yourself. Like that's what I feel. It actually worked for me, and I'm glad I was able to do that. So when everything was happening, I was like, Mercy, calm down, take a nice deep breath. Don't rush anything. Don't rush the cleaning, don't rush the bathing, don't rush the changing of the diaper. Just do it one at a time. So I had to, like, I stopped, I took some nice deep breath. I was like, Mercy, what should you do first? Okay, clean up the baby first. I cleaned up the baby, I wore the baby pampers, kept him on the bed. So I started asking myself question, Mercy, what should you do next? It was a matter of, Mercy, what should you do next? Mercy, what should you do next? No rush, just do it one step at a time because I didn't really want to overwhelm myself with what is happening around me. So I had to like, what should you do next, Mercy? Okay, after this, what should you do next? Because I was really overwhelmed because I had sleepless nights and now you're stressing me out. It was talking about it, it's kind of making me laugh. But at that particular moment, I was not really myself at that particular moment. So sometimes kids actually throw us off balance, but our ability not to allow that balance take charge of us fully, take charge of our emotions, goes a long way to help. Okay, I believe there are mothers out there that are battling, especially when you don't have help. It's actually tiring, it's draining. Yeah, when you don't have somebody around helping out with the house chores, cooking, taking care of the kids, it is draining. And you are still trying to like, okay, I have to like stay true to my career. Yeah. I think if it's just taking care of the kids without putting what I really want to achieve when it comes to my career level, I think it's going to be much easier. But having my career at the back of my mind, that's something I want to chase. My dreams, I need to like still work on them even while I'm at home. I need to still read book. I'm reading a book. So normally while they are sleeping, I'm supposed to be sleeping. But because I have some goals, like I have some targets to meet when it comes to what I'm doing, I tend to show up because I like, okay, this is what I love doing. I tend to show up. I don't want to kill my dreams. I don't want to kill what I love doing. I love talking. I love teaching. So I don't want to kill it. I want to keep burning. I want to keep answering people's questions. I want to be there for my audience. So I had to like, okay, let me give myself some break while they were having all those issues with their illness. I had to stay off social media, like no uploads and all that. Maybe some little shots just pop up like when I have some break. So it's been a whole lot, like it's been a whole lot for the past few days, but at least now they are better, temperature is better, the chest infection is gone. My daughter is like very happy. Today we actually did some mathematics because I personally homeschool her for the now. Yeah, she's 2 going to 3, so I've been homeschooling her. So we did a lot of activities today, unlike the previous days, like days, weeks after I heard that we did not do anything. But now she's better, she's stronger, and I think I'm stronger. When they are stronger, you just become stronger automatically. And when your kids are weak, you kind of become weak. Not weak in the sense that you can't take care of them, but mentally you feel sick. You just wish the sickness was on you and not on them. You just wish you could take that pain away from them. You just wish you could take that burden away from them, because sometimes they can't really express how they feel, because they are still young, they're still tender. They can't really express, oh, my leg is hurty. Yeah, they can say things like that. They can't really express deep down how they feel. When a child is sick, you just see that weakness, withdrawal, no longer being active like they normally do. So they can't really express themselves. But as an adult, you can say, okay, this is what is happening to me. I feel this, I feel that. But when a baby is sick, you can't really understand what is going through them. So sometimes I just wish I can take their own sickness and put it in my own body. Let me be the one that's sick, not them. It kind of makes things much easier. Anyways, that's what I have been going through. So sorry, I will have to go through the questions now. I've been doing a lot of talking. So hopefully we are back. If nothing obstructs it on the way again, like I just said, we are back. If nothing obstructs my life, you're going to be seeing more of my life, like regularly, hopefully, fingers crossed, because my day is actually programmed by my children's health now. You get, I say something and something like comes up. So I'm going to be back now. I've been getting a lot of questions in regards to calculating cycles, and I found that my videos on how to calculate cycles, ovulation, fertility are really watched more, and people keep asking questions about how to calculate their cycle. So my plan is to get a board and come live to actually teach you how to calculate your cycle, then also help you calculate it for you. So we're going to be doing some live series of live section where I am going to be calculating your cycle for you. So if you are having challenges calculating your cycle, knowing your fertile day, knowing your safe day, I am going to be doing it for you on my live video. So we're going to be talking about the benefits of calculating it. So I ordered for the board. Hopefully the board will be delivered soon. Please and please, if you are watching this video, just double tap and like the video. Just like the video. I believe you've gained from it. So I've ordered the board. The board is going to be coming soon. So once the board comes and the stand comes, we are going to be doing more of like interacting sections, more of communicating. It's more or less like a teaching section. We're going to be analyzing things with the board. You see it. I don't want to like be doing the invisible, because I see when I try to illustrate it to some people, they don't really understand what I'm trying to illustrate for them. So I'm going to be using the board. You are going to see me calculate it live for you, so you know your safe days and your unsafe day. So if you are having challenges with this calculation, all you just need to do is to stay on our live. Hopefully by next tomorrow, the board, the stand will be delivered, and we'll be doing frequent live about calculation, fertility, and all that. So that's that for that. So we have Rose Machi. Rose Machi, if you are still live, just let me know in the comment section that you are still live so that I can take your question. You said, I would like to know if fibroid can cause miscarriage, because I had a painful miscarriage last year. There's a possibility, yeah, depending on the size of fibroid, the type of fibroid, the location of the fibroid. Yeah, fibroid can cause miscarriage, but there are a lot of factors associated with it. We have to talk about the type of the fibroid. What type of fibroid do you have? Where is the fibroid located? And how big is the fibroid? So, Rose Machi, I don't know if your question has been answered when it comes to if fibroid can cause miscarriage. The answer is yes, it can, but it depends on the location, the size, the type. So that's that. So MB says, how CO2 retention wash out in COPD? And MB, I don't understand your question, MB. If you would like rephrase the question again, maybe I'll understand better. I don't understand your question, MB. So we have Life Little Chapter. Hi, colleague. Hi, Life Little Chapter. Guess you are a nurse for you to call me your colleague. Hello, how are you doing? Trust you're doing great. It's a beautiful evening over here. All right. So feel free to like the video. To like the video, all you need to do is to double tap your screen and it automatically likes the video. Feel free to like the video. We just have 3 likes and we've had a lot of people watching this live video. So it's been a lot for me during this period. Hopefully we are back. Hopefully we'll be able to answer all your questions, because most questions I get these days on my videos are usually in regards to fertility or getting pregnant, and also staying safe, avoiding pregnancy. In COPD, CO2, okay, I think MB answered Life's Little Chapters question. MB, did you answer? Life Little Chapter, you a nurse, right? And NB, are you a nurse? Because those questions are nursing related. Those questions are nursing line related. I think those questions are nursing line related. And also, if you have some group of nursing students, okay, that's fine. It's okay. So, and also if you have some group of nursing students and you want me to discuss a particular topic, a particular nursing topic in my live video, just let me know in the comment section. I'm going to prepare the particular topic, come live and explain it in details for you. Okay? So if you are a mother out there and you like to share your experience about how motherhood is dealing with you, how you're able to tackle motherhood, and how you're able to bounce back, feel free to drop in the comment section, share your experience. If you need all the emotional support, if you need, just let me know, because I understand how it feels. Okay, Little Life Chapter said, new subscriber here. I love what you do. Thank you very much, New Life's Little Chapter. Thank you for subscribing to our new channel. If you are watching this live and you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, kindly click on the subscribe button and follow. Feel free to check out on our engaging content, on our most watched videos. Feel free to check on all of them. They are actually very, very beneficial. So we have more coming, you get, but it's going to be more of live. We're going to be getting more live videos. So we have another question from God Knows. Tarere God Knows says, good evening, Nurse Mercy. Please, my baby is 3 months old. She drools a lot. I guess it's teething because her gum inches. Is it advisable to give pain relief like pecan? What I will advise is that if there is no temperature, if it's not making her cry uncontrollably, I don't think there's any need for you to give her that pecan. You don't just give them prescription. That teething, that drooling, they are all signs of teething, which is normal. So if your baby is not having increased the body temperature, is not creating any discomfort for the child is still doing fine, is still like sucking as usual, carrying out her, is still doing his or her normal activity, your baby is doing fine, there's no need to give medications. And generally, giving medications when there is no need, it's not advisable. So if you notice, while I was telling you my story about how I went to the GP, they didn't give me antibiotics immediately, despite the increase in body temperature, the drooling, the nose drooling, the coughing. They didn't give me any antibiotics. It was when I went like days after that they gave me antibiotics, because they finally confirmed that there is a chest infection. Not because that they are stingy with antibiotics, they are actually trying to prevent antibiotics resistance, because it's not even advisable to take medication when there is nothing to pinpoint is the reason for taking it. So on some of my videos, I've talked about people abusing antibiotics. Yes, like especially this Bicham. If you are in Nigeria, there's an antibiotic called Bicham ampiclos. Yeah, called Bicham ampiclos, where a lot of girls, not just girls, even guys, they buy it and put in their pack, in their bag. So if a girl is going to visit her boyfriend or a man friend, what they do is that they take these antibiotics alongside with them. So if they know they are going to be having sex with someone, they take these antibiotics alongside with them, because they have this mindset that antibiotics generally cures all infection. They have this mindset that this particular antibiotics kills all infection. It is very, very strong. Yes, Bicham ampiclos is strong, but it cannot kill all infection. You get, that's why sometimes most ladies, they keep having this recurrent itching in their private parts because of these antibiotics. So if you keep on taking that antibiotics most times, I'm done with the pecan question. I'm just talking about something else. So if you keep taking these antibiotics over time, you are creating hormonal imbalance down there. And that's when you say, oh, I just finished treating infection. I'm having itching again. I just finished treating infection. I'm having these discharges again. That is because you are abusing it and you are creating imbalances in that hormone in your body and down there. So if you are having sex, taking antibiotics does not automatically wipe away the infection you're going to take from that person. It will get to a time your body is going to build resistance against that antibiotics in such a way that when you really need that antibiotics, it's not going to work. People are dying these days from antibiotics resistance. People are dying these days from antibiotics resistance. Is it antibiotics or antibiotics? You know what I mean? They're dying these days from its resistance. So before you take antibiotics, just confirm that it's a bacterial infection. As the name implies, it's antibiotics. So when people have fungal infection, the next thing they do is to take antibiotics. So if you continue to abuse antibiotics, there's going to be a resistance in the body, and that is not good for you. Oh, that dog. And that's not good for you. Can I just keep quiet? So that's all I have to say. All right. I hope I've been able to answer your question. God knows. Feel free to like the video if you are just watching this. You're coming across this channel for the first time, and you've not subscribed. Kindly do so by subscribing. Okay, kindly do so by subscribing. It's very, very good. Kindly do so by subscribing, and also feel free to drop your questions in the comment section now. My name is Nurse Mercy Mary, and I make learning easy and accessible for all my viewers. Feel free to also click on the like button. I think somebody just dropped Gloria. Gloria is my cousin. He said, in their words, give me Bicham one capsule. I want to flush my system. I think, yes, I got a message through. I'm not trying to laugh at anybody. I got a message through, similar with what Mark Gloria said. Mark Gloria is a registered nurse and a BSc holder. So she said that people usually come, they'll tell you, oh, give me one capsule. They just want to take that one capsule Bichama because they feel it's going to flush their system. But not knowing that they are building resistance to antibiotics. They can say, oh, I want to flush my system. It will remove all the bacteria. It doesn't remove all the bacteria. Bichama pickles cannot cure AIDS. It cannot cure HIV for you. So I think it's high time we have to be careful about this, because there's this saying my people perish for lack of knowledge. So as you are watching this video, if you are someone that usually takes ampiclos, you are the one that somebody takes antibiotics without prescription, this is me telling you to calm down. Calm down a bit. I know what I'm saying. Calm down a bit. Because there are some countries, like where I'm from, where getting medications are not regulated. Getting medications are not regulated. So you can get any medications you want to get as far as you have the money. So please and please calm down with the drug abuse. It's not just taking cocaine. It's not just taking heroin that is drug abuse. You getting medications regularly without doctor's prescription is drug abuse. Yeah, you're abusing drugs. You're abusing antibiotics. You get, there are some over-counter medication like paracetamol, ibuprofen, allergy medications like your hay fever. When you have that, those allergy drugs for allergies, yes, they are over the counters. You can get them without prescription. That's okay. But there are some medications that if you get them without doctor's prescription, you are abusing it, and it's drug abuse. I remember holding a campaign in Ekboma about drug abuse. I think we also explained this there, that it's not just taking the sniffing, it's not just the cocaine, it's not just the these strong painkillers like morphine, oxycodone, like taking them without prescription, that is drug abuse. But also taking drugs that the doctor did not give you is drug abuse. I know the economy is hard. Yeah, I know the economy is hard, and getting to see a doctor is hard. Like when you get to see a doctor, you have to pay. Because I got someone on my DM and was like, oh, tramadol. Yeah, thank you very much, Gloria, tramadol. I got someone on my DM and it was like, when I see the doctor, it's no antibiotics the doctor is going to prescribe for me. I already know. When I go to see the doctor, you just prescribe antibiotics, paracetamol, and the anti-malaria. So what's the essence of seeing the doctor? Let me just go and buy it myself and take. I understand. I understand the country is hard, but you have to be careful with what you're doing because your body is very, very paramount. Your body is like, it's very important for you. So you have to be seriously careful so you don't put yourself in danger. Because sometimes you feel you are trying to manage money, you feel you are doing yourself good, not knowing you are doing yourself more harm. All right. I have not gotten the number of likes I was expecting in this particular video or this particular live. So please and please, if you are watching this live and you've not liked it, kindly like the video. And I want to use this medium to thank Nurse Glory for joining my live. Thank you very much, Nurse Glory. It's nice having you around. Nurse Glory is my junior colleague, is also a sister, and she's very intelligent though. You can see. She's my sister. She's a registered nurse and a midwife. Yeah, Glory, you're a midwife now. Did you take the midwifery exams? I think Nurse Glory should be a midwife now. I don't know if she took the midwifery exams. So I'm waiting for the questions. I've been doing a lot of talking, so I'm waiting for your questions now. So I'm going to be showing more on your faces. You're going to be seeing me with the marker. You're going to be seeing me with the board soon. So we're going to be explaining this. We're going to be talking as students. Like, we're going to be talking as friends, not the other way around. So if you have your cycles dealing with you, just let me know. I'm going to be coming live. We're going to be talking as friends. Okay, Gloria said I'm shy. I'm not a midwife. But you did, is it public health exam you're doing that time? You don't have to be shy. You have a good knowledge. You're very vast. The weather here is really, really hot. Actually, I wanted to pull this scrub. Because it's really, really hot over here now. But this hotness, gaga is just for a couple of months, and after then it's gone. Okay, it's public health. So I'm also, where you see, we are sisters too. Public health. I have a master's degree in public health, so you also have public health. So we are public health enthusiasts. That's a good one, Gloria. Congratulations. So we have Kitia from Indian. Hello, Kitia. How are you doing? Trust you're doing great. Do you have any question for us today on our live video? Feel free to drop on the comment section. If you are coming across this live video for the first time, my name is Nurse Mercy Mary. I am a registered nurse and also a registered midwife. And I'm here to make life easy for you. I'm here to provide answers to your questions. But I am not here to give you personalized advice in regards to your health. The best person you have to meet is your doctor that's going to assess you properly and actually tell you what you need. So anything I'm going to be doing on this live is going to be like more or less like a general education, okay? But for personalized health advice and personalized healthcare, you have to consult your doctor and your healthcare practitioner. So Kitia said, today my friend Bekuru Praven birthday. Wish happy birthday. Happy birthday, Bekuru Praven. We wish you all the goodies in life. But how does she get it? How does she know we've wished her happy birthday? If we wished her happy birthday, now how is she going to say it? Are you going to screenshot? Are you going to do a video? Or are you going to capture me saying it? Okay, let me say it again. I don't know how she's going to get it. But on behalf of Kitia, I am wishing Bekuri Praven a happy birthday. All right. I don't know if I pronounce it correctly, but I am wishing you a happy super duper birthday. All right. So feel free to drop your questions in the comment section. And on my live video, if there's something you would like us to discuss, I just want us to talk as friends. I just want us to do this live as friends, not as Nurse Mercy Mary and the audience. I want us to talk as friends because for me to really understand how you feel, like we have to like communicate in a language that both of us understand. So I want us to like actually talk as friends. Feel free to ask your questions. We are not judging anyone. This is not a judgmental zone. This is a zone where we provide help if need be. So we're not judging anyone. We're not castigating anyone. We're here to help each other. You can also help me. You can see what I actually passed through in the past days, in the past weeks. Like coming live to talk about it actually makes me feel better. So having an audience listening to my own experience made me feel better. So it's more or less like we are helping each other. When you express yourself, you feel better. Okay. So I'm also waking up on time and prioritizing yourself in the morning is also going to help you feel better as a mother. That's one tip that I also like to share. It makes you feel better. Katja said, thank you. I think it's thank you, madam. Then Fosachi said, relax. Topic. Fosachi said, relax. Topic. Yeah, we're talking about motherhood. We're talking about chest infection that happened, increase in body temperature, antibiotics. If you have any question, ask and we will answer. So that's the section we are now. If you have any question, you ask and we answer. It's a question and answer section we are now. We're having a question and answer segment now. So I actually came live with my computer, but it wasn't working. So let me just switch off the computer now. So I'm waiting for your questions. If there is any question, feel free to ask. And if you are just coming across this channel for the first time, my name is Nurse Mercy Mary. I'm repeating it again. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to subscribe and share questions. And also check out on our engaging content on our YouTube channel, the most watched videos, and see how it goes. So we have 7 cool Cotties. Hello, how are you doing? Hi, Cotty. How are you doing, Cotty? Trust you're doing great. I supposed to have a drink. I was having a drink. You don't want to know what was there. Sorry about that. So I should be going off this live in the next, let's just say 20-30 minutes. I am from Nigeria, Koti, but I reside in the UK. So why am I not a mother? Fosachi, why are you asking to be a mother? Like, you need children, either by adoption, you adopt kids, or you give birth to kids of your own. So it's like, for you to be a mother, definitely you will need to have kids. Whether being adopted, surrogacy, you will need to have kids to be a mother. That's one thing I know. So I don't understand your question. I don't know if it's a direct question or an indirect question. I don't know what's Tammy. What does it take to be a mother? Like, to be a mother, you have to have children. That's the simple terms. To be a mother, you have to have kids. I don't know what's Tammy, so I can't really provide answers to that. You like Tammy? I don't know what's Tammy. So I was just trying to reply some quick message. So I'm going to be waiting for your questions now, okay? So let me just quickly check something. I'm back. I think I don't understand what Fosach is saying. What a school you need to have here. Hello, Faustina. How are you doing? Trust you're doing great. It is question and answer section now. Just going to charge this. Feel free to drop your question. We're taking your questions now. Yeah, we have 20 people watching now. Why don't you like the video? Double thumbs and double tap the screen and like the video. If you have any questions in regards to your health, feel free to drop in the comment section. For those that are just watching this video for the first time, my name is Mercy Mary. I am a registered nurse and also a midwife. I'm here to give you answers to your question, not personalized, but like a general advice. But if you want that personalized healthcare, I would advise you to speak with your health practitioner and your healthcare provider. So we have Rayala. Rayala, how are you? Trust you're doing great. And if this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe. Click on the subscribe button. Check out our top videos. Check out our engaging videos. Just ask questions. Any question in regards to your health, just type by Nurses Lecture Room. I believe there's going to be an answer for all your questions. Yeah, we've made a lot of educational video based on demand, based on questions that are being asked by our audience. Okay, so if you have any question and you don't want to drop it on the live, you can ask YouTube and put by Nurses Lecture Room, and you are going to get a video for your question. So, Rayala, do you have any question for us? Rayala, okay, Rayala said he or she is 30 years old. Okay, I'm gonna wait. It's like Rayala have some questions for us. Hello, Foster. Baloyi Foster, how are you doing? Trust you're doing great. Welcome to our live. And if this is the first time, feel free to subscribe and check out our videos on our YouTube channel. And also feel free to ask your challenging questions that you want a nurse or a nurse to answer for you. Just drop it in the comment section. So Rayala said, send information. Information about what? Rayala, I don't really understand. So we have Shansat Business Line. How are you doing? I'm doing great. How are you doing? Then we also have the Wisdom Empire Comedy. Hello, Wisdom Comedy. How are you doing? Trust you're doing great. It's nice having you on our live. Nice meeting you too. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, what I will advise you to do is to subscribe and actually check out for our content, because we have amazing content in regards to your own health. Okay, what are you trying to ask? I don't understand something on YouTube. Feel free to ask it on the comment section. If I have an answer, I'm going to provide it for you, okay? Wisdom. So Business Line said, I like your program. Thank you very much for liking our program, Business Line. Thank you very much. If you have any questions in regards to your health, kindly drop on the comment section. I'm willing to offer the little advice I can and also make referrals on. So Roriella, kindly drop on the comment section what you really want. I am not understanding you. You keep saying hi ma, but you're not dropping your question. So I'm waiting for Wisdom's question. Wisdom Empire Comedy. I'm waiting for your question in the comment section. Like I earlier said, the topic we were talking about was motherhood, but we are done and we are in the section of taking questions. So we're talking about motherhood challenges that I faced personally recently, and also my child having chest infection. And that was what we are basically talking about. So if anybody needs support, help, just try and speak out, and hopefully people around you are going to provide you support. Okay, the Wisdom's Empire says when I go live for like the first 12 minutes, people come. In the next 5 minutes, they all left. After that time, no one joined again. Okay, I think in terms of YouTube, if people come to watch your live, like people might just be scrolling and they see a live section, they will want to see what you are saying in that live video. So when they come into your live video and maybe you are saying what they don't want, or it's not, your content doesn't align with what they want, they might leave. Same thing happened to me. Sometimes I might see 50, 100 people watching the live. But if what I'm saying does not align with what they want, definitely they are going to leave. You get? But if what I'm saying is engaging them, they're interested in it, they're going to stay for longer. So it all depends on your comments, what you are doing in that life. You get? And also, what I keep saying is that when you start something, you don't just stop it. You have to keep being consistent, whether they show up or not. Somebody out there is definitely watching you and is going to benefit from what you're doing. So that's what I have to say. If you wait, no one joins, keep on waiting. And the amount of people that are going to remain on your live actually depends your number of subscribers, your active followers, those that are there. That's what's going to determine those that are going to stay active on your live. And you can see my life now. I have more than 600,000 followers, but those that have questions, people come and go. They come, they ask their questions, I answer it, and they go because their question has been answered. So most of the times, I don't expect them to stay for the full 1 hour live I'm holding. So they come, I answer their question, and they go. So most of the times, I don't see them like all of them coming once because everybody has different questions. They come, they ask their questions, and they go. So if you want to keep people staying on your life for longer, guess you have, since I am seeing the name as the Wisdom Empire Comedy, you have to keep making it more engaging then with the life. So immediately you see people there, you just ask questions, tell them to introduce themselves, or do one or two things and see how it goes. So that's what I have to say in regards to that. So Rayella, if you have any question, drop. I don't think there's any need for you to get my number. So just drop in the comment section. I will take it for you. Okay, I'm sorry. It's fine. There's no problem. So the Wisdom, I hope I've been able to help out. I know like growing a YouTube channel, it's not easy. What I would advise, if you are watching Nurse's Lecture Room, and I don't know what you are doing on your channel, The Wisdom Empire, but for coming to my live, I'll just say, if you are watching Nurse's Lecture Room and you see the Wisdom Empire Comedy and it's what captivates you, you can check it out. If it's what captivates you, you can subscribe, give me a thumbs up too. It actually encourages people to actually come up, like it actually encourage people to actually do what they love doing. There's some people that love what doing there are some people that love what they do, but because they're not getting the engagement, it actually discouraged them. So I'm going to check your comedy HQ and still subscribe. So what I would advise you, if you are watching and you are seeing the Wisdom Empire Comedy, what I would advise you to do is to click on the subscribe button and encourage him. And if you notice he's doing live and it's something you're interested in, watch the live video. I believe he's going to be happy and he's going to be doing more. So that's what I have to say. Though I have not gone through his channel, so I can't really tell you I know everything on that particular channel. So just support him by clicking on it and check what it is. So I don't know what's in the channel, but I'm going to check too. Same way you're going to check. I'm going to see what's there. Oh, that's good. The Wisdom Empire. You said you're blessed. I like it. Thank God you're blessed. I can't really click on your YouTube channel now. Okay. I can't really click on it. Okay, you have 88 subscribers. I can't really click on it. Hopefully I don't forget. Hopefully I don't forget to go back and subscribe. That's my prayer, because I can't really click on it now. It's not coming up. So anyway, that's what I have to talk about Empire Comedy. And also Empire Comedy, if you have any questions in regards to your health, feel free to drop on the comment section. Okay. For Sasha, do you work for YouTube? In terms of YouTube, I am a member of UK YouTube Health. Yeah, we organize workshops. They make sure that everything we are doing is actually from verified sources. So when you see YouTube Health, you see YouTube Health. So we go for conferences in London, we go for workshops in London. So with that, they are able to like encourage us on how to do it. Not that I directly work for YouTube Health, but we have a community of UK YouTube Health content creators that are made up of doctors, nurses, and pharmacists. These are a group of healthcare practitioners that actually talk about health. So when you see like this scrub on anybody, just know they are members of UK YouTube Health. And this was actually given to us by Fig Scrub. Fig Scrub actually sponsored it on behalf of UK YouTube Health. So it's just YouTube Health here. So I think I have I have an Idemudia testimony. Idemudia testimony is my cousin. I see you here. Hello, testimony. How are you doing? We call her Testy while we are growing up. We are staying close. I don't know if she's the one though, but I think she's the one. But I'm not 100% sure she's the one. But if you are the one, hello Testy, how are you doing? Thank you for joining the live, and trust you're doing great. It's nice seeing you on my live. Like, it's nice. It's actually very exciting seeing people you know in your life. Like people you know back home, people you know that we're close to you, your friends, they just pop in to say hello in your life, despite not having any questions. It's actually very exciting. And also, if you are watching this live, click on that like button. I really don't know what you're waiting for. So we have the Wisdom Empire said, every time I wake up in the morning, my back always pain me. It's my first time here. Okay, so let me finish Empire Comedy. Let me finish. She said, every time I wakes up in the morning, my back always pain me. It could be the position in which you are sleeping. You might not be sleeping well. Your position when you sleep might also affect the bed you are sleeping on. If it's not soft enough, and if the bed is not, there are some beds that you just sleep, you just develop pains. But if a bed is soft and it's kind of, you know what I mean, it's actually nice, it can help straighten your back, kind of. Okay, that's that. So the bed you're sleeping might be part of it. The job you do, what job are you doing? That can contribute to back pain. Your position, are you having a good posture or a bad posture? There are some certain things you need to do. If you use the bad posture, it's going to cause that back pain. And when you want to get up in the morning, how do you stand up? That can also cause that back pain. So that's something you should take into consideration. Our activities, our posture daily generally affect back pain. And as one ages, as one grows, it kind of also affects the back pain. So we have Baloyi Foster. It's my first time here. What topics we talk about? I think Wisdom Comedy has answered it. We're talking about motherhood. I personally used today's live to actually share my motherhood journey in the past 14 days, what I've been passing through with my child, developing chest infection, and how I was able to tackle it without going mad, without going crazy, but still staying excited and happy. So that was what I was trying to explain in the video. That was what today's video was all about, because it's been long I actually came live. I was supposed to do live frequently, but I had to go on a break because of my kids that were not feeling fine, and the transfer of infection from the 2-year-old to the 5-month-old. So it's been really challenging. It's really challenging for me. So that was why I came live to actually do. So by tomorrow, hopefully, no, I think next tomorrow, my board will be available. We're going to be using a board to calculate fertility days. We are going to be tracking people's ovulation. So if you have a friend, if you are a man, you have a girlfriend, or you have a wife that doesn't understand her body system, that doesn't understand her safe days, her unsafe days, the days to have sex or the days not to have sex, kindly let them know that we're going to be tracking all this for them. I'm going to be teaching you, and I'm going to be doing yours for you individually. So let them know that this is what we'll be doing more frequently on our coming up live. We're going to be helping you out because according to research, 1 in 8 people, I think 1 in 8 people in the UK are battling with infertility. I am not too certain, but I think, that was last year when I went for a 1 in 8 people in the UK are battling with infertility. That is to tell you that infertility rate is increasing daily. And if especially young girls that want to give birth, it's very important for you to know your overall health, what is happening in your body, and how to also attend to it. So that is that. I think Baloyi, she's talking about motherhood. Thank you very much. So we have Shant's business line. I have my salon electronics business line, but my customers are ever complaining about poor service. Okay, I think Shanset's business line. If your customers are complaining about poor service, I think you should work on the customer care representative. Though this is not what I normally do, I talk about heads, but since it's consigning, for you to put it up here, it simply means it's bothering you. So I think what you should work on is the customer service, those that are attending to your customers, those that are taking the cost to speak to your customers. And salons, you have to talk to those people around, the stylists that are there. If possible, call a meeting, educate them on some ethics that you expect to see with them. For example, what I usually do is that if you are doing a business and you have clients coming in, the first thing you have to ask yourself is, how do I want to be treated as a client? How do I want to be treated as someone that walk into the salon to make her hair? So I'm just using it as an example for Shati business. This is not what I do, but since that's your question, let me just throw an insight on it. So how do I want to be treated? When you figure it in your head, use it to lecture those that are working for you. Then if it's some environmental factors that need to be modified, maybe the way your salon looks like, it's not environmentally enticing, then when you start making little gains, you can be investing it back in the stores to make it look more beautiful. So, hey, Testimony said she's the one. Hello, Testy. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, the Wisdom Empire said, I'm an electrician. I can sleep on my back down. Sorry for the now. Okay, you're an electrician. So it could be your work, like climbing. I know electricians, like one of my sisters that is on my life, the dad is an electrician. I can remember how stressful it is climbing up, cutting the wires. So things like that. If you have a partner or someone or a friend or a sister, you can let them massage like the back. See, if you cannot pay for good spa and massage center, there are some things you can easily do at home yourself. Yeah, it's not every time you go to the massage area, the spa area to get things done when you know you're not financially capable to do that. You're not financially capable of doing that. So what I would advise you is that watch YouTube videos. Everything you want to do today is on YouTube. So if you are constantly getting that back pain and you feel it's as a result of your work or something, sorry, watch a YouTube video. How do I get to massage my back? What points should I put my hand? Tell your friend, let them watch it. Tell them this is what you're. Friends are meant to also massage. It's not just friends for mouth. They should help you when you're in it. So get that massage and get things sorted out. So that's what I personally think for you to get your back sorted out. Then take some painkillers, some paracetamol and ibuprofen to see if it's going to come down. But if it's consistent, like you said, I would advise you to see a doctor just to make sure to rule out any other thing down there and for personalized advice. So that's what I would advise you to do, Empire Comedy HK. So Sha said business line. I'm grateful. Thanks for your idea. You're welcome. I don't know where Shante business line is, but if she has a YouTube channel, I don't know if you have a YouTube channel. I will also encourage everybody to join her YouTube channel if she has. There was whatever business you are doing, I wish you all the very best, and I pray your customer services actually improve. Like Ella said, I'm not a business expert, and I don't have any idea when it comes to relating to customer, but this is just me giving my personal experience. When I want to do things, when I want to teach, the first thing I'll ask myself is that if I teach this way, Mercy, will you understand it? Yeah, I found that normally I wouldn't understand. And sometimes I redo videos again. There are some videos I've made, like I teach, I look as if I'm teaching my colleague. And teaching my colleague, people out there will not understand. So the best thing is for me to cancel the video and make the video again in such a way that I feel, okay, people that are not nurses will understand. So you understand? So that's one thing I do. So Shante business, I say I'm from Uganda by country. Hey, nice meeting you, Uganda. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you. Thanks for joining the live for today. So the live was supposed to last for 1 hour. So we're going to be ending the live now. Okay, bye, Wisdom Empire Comedy. Bye. And thank you all for joining our live. If you are watching this live, please double tap and like. Please like the live video. I've been explaining, I've been talking. Please like the video as I am about to end the live right now. Feel free to join our next live, hopefully tomorrow by 8:39ish when my kids are on bed. So I can only come online when they are on bed, and they usually go to bed by 8. Sometimes when my baby doesn't go to bed by 8, she usually goes, she is already setting because we sleep train her already, so she goes to bed. And but you know, a baby, sometimes they usually just switch a little. So what's going to happen in terms of my baby, he's the one that determines when I'm going to come live. So but I'm approximating 8:30, 9 o'clock every day for the now. Fingers crossed, if not it come in the picture, you know. Like I said, my kids are the one controlling me right now. So fingers crossed, if nothing comes ahead, we will be live between 8:30, 8 to 9. We'll be live between that period and tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to be talking more some interesting topics. If there's any particular topic you want us to discuss, kindly drop in the comment section. All right. Okay, so we say testimony. Bye. Testimony. Thank you very much. Wisdom Empire, I'm staying to you to the end. Thank you very much, Wisdom Empire. May I have the email address? Nurses Lecture Room, join it together at gmail.com. Nurses Lecture Room at gmail.com. Nurses Lecture Room, join them together at gmail.com. So that is that. Bye and see you in our next live. We're going to be doing more interesting things. And if you have any particular topic you want us to discuss, I am at your service. Thank you, Shanti Business Line.